in uh, first refine. Now this is the second project that established the knowledge on the first activity, which is photo editor. So this one is called photo booths. Photo booths. Now with these photo booths, children will be able to, the main essence that children will be able to learn about fashion. They will also be very creative about their designs. They'll be able to design, wear clothes, kind of find a fine fashion for this particular sprite itself, this particular sprite. So this part is very important. Okay, so I'm going to quickly create something just now with this other sprite. I'm going to create something just now. Now, how did I get this? How did I get this? Now you observe that this particular picture is not around here. It's not among the sprite here. It's on backdrop. How did I make it go to backdrop? Come with me. What to do is for you to go over to your sprite and pick Danny. Is Danny's picture. The reason why we have to pick Danny is because Danny's picture is visible, his face is visible and it's very close to the screen, and you can see another sprite that is like that. You can use that sprite too. So Danny is a picture we'll be using. So this Danny, you go to the costume and pick the other one, the last one here, or you can pick any other one around here. So you can delete this. We need this to delete. We delete this, delete this. Now what to do now is to export this picture. You have to export this picture to your desktop. Okay, you right click and click export. When you export, it will lead you down to your file, to your system, and then you will be able to do everything. You'll be able to save it, and then you will now come over here again. After you've saved it, you will have deleted. You will delete it here first. Delete it. Then you come over here after you've saved it and upload backdrop. You have to upload the backdrop. You need to listen and watch this very well before you understand. So you need to listen, upload the backdrop, and when you upload the backdrop, then you type Danny, look for it, Danny CV whatever, then you open. So it's going to bring in Danny down to the screen immediately. Okay, and when you bring Danny to the screen, what to do, highlight it and then bring Danny down a bit and position Danny very well, such that the face will be so visible. His face will be so visible, so you can enlarge his head, make it enlarged. So let your children explore these features of editing, this costume editing and backdrop editing. They need to know what this this one is called brush, this is called fill. Okay, you can pick any color from here and change it. Just click on what you want to change, pick any color. For example, I want to change this one to this thing. It's going to change anywhere I want to click it to change. Just click on it, it's going to change the color. So you pick the color you want here and change. Yeah, this one is for text, this one is for line, this one is for paint. You want to draw, for example, because you'll be drawing something, you want to draw, you put it there. You get the point. That is one part about that job. Now the second part I want to show you guys is where to draw, because we'll also be drawing. We'll definitely be drawing. Okay, now to draw, what to do is for you to come over here and then pick a sprite. When you pick a sprite, now we are going to draw the mustache of this guy. We're going to draw about 4 different mustaches, the kind of beards this guy will have. So you have to first pick your color. You pick your color. The beards are always black or white. So you pick a color and then you draw it like that. So this one is my own first bird. Now this particular tool is called select. You have to use to select whatever you want to select and then drag. Okay, so I have to drag it to the position where I want it to be on the picture. So as I'm dragging it, I'm checking the picture. So I'm dragging it, I'm checking the what? Picture. So let's see. Okay, I need to drag it straight. And again, ensure you tell the children that this arrow must be aligned. Okay, it must be aligned. It must look like this, like something draggable. This is the part 2. All right, to do this second part you need to okay, like I'm done now. I'll put it so I can draw different one. To draw a new one, just come over here. You don't come to this sprite here. You can see there are different, the same icon here and also here, you see. So we are going to click on paint again under the same sprite. You can see that when I did that, there is no other one here, so it must be under the same sprite. So you come over here again and draw maybe the bird. I can just do like this, you know, a kind of goatee kind of bird. Okay, goatee kind of bird. Then I click on my select tool to select my sprite. Don't come and select from here, it can give you issue later. Select from here and make sure it's on the picture. Where is it? It's not showing. Alright, select from here and make sure it's on the picture. Okay, can you see the goatee? So you can create like 4 or 5 no, not don't duplicate. You can decide to duplicate and create another one and just delete. Another method you can do, you can duplicate here and then delete it from here, and create another one. You get the point? Or you come over here and pick another one. Do you get the point? So that's that on that I want to show you. Then another thing I'll be showing you, because you'll be creating four different icons. The first one is the air. We put it air or birds. Air. You rename it. Okay, from here. Okay. Then the last thing again to do is that you're going to create an empty backdrop. After you've created all your birds, you create an empty one so that at least the tool will be able to like when it's in its picking random, it will also show the picture just like it is like this. All right, so let's go back to a sprite. Now another thing I want to show you, the second icon I want to show you, is that we'll be creating accessories. Now these accessories are another important thing. So what to do again is for you to select two. Now this part, when you pick up a sprite, what to do is this. You're going to minimize. Now what to do is, when you create your sprite, is that you select, click on select and left click and drag. It's going to highlight this, then click on group. It's going to group it, then you can drag. You can first expand it like this. Okay, then you can then drag to where the picture is. Drag to the way the picture you want. It has to go to the neck. So bring it to the neck, 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 bring it to the neck. Okay, then you can reduce it a bit. So you bring it to the neck, bring it to the neck. Alright, so this is the first accessories. I can decide to do like 5 ties or 4 ties, 4 different colors of ties, or better still, just leave it like that. Okay, and then the next one, come over here, pick another sprite. Another accessory we need here is scarf. We're going to be picking scarf here. Okay, we're going to be picking scarf. Okay, scarf. I have this scarf, so I drag it also. Remember, I have to select. Remember, I have to expand because it's not up to the one on the neck. And remember, I have to group. And then remember, I have to come over here and then drag to where the neck is. Okay, can you see now? Okay, so now that is it. Okay, all right, so this part is done. So remember, you have to put this in position and then look at the sprite to see the position. So you come over here, pick another one again. My sprite, just follow the one I did on the normal one. So I just want to show you how I did the whole thing, so that you all can have a proper understanding on how they are done. Okay, scarf again. I don't want to waste all the time to start Remember, you have to select to start doing all that all over again, because if I'm to record all these things, man, it's going to really take a whole lot of time, you know. Now, according to what I was saying, this part is where you put it. So you come over here once again and pick the sprite you want to add to the accessory. So you come over here and rename it as accessories. Rename it as accessories. Okay, so after accessories, look at other ones that was created. You create accessory sunglasses. You go pick sunglasses. Look at all the sunglasses. Look at all the sunglasses. Look at all the sunglasses. I duplicated this, duplicated this, duplicated this. I pick another one, pick another one. So you see everything under your sprite. You can come here and pick them under your sprite. Then remember, you have to position it to where the picture is. Then the last one is the art. So look at my art. I have about different art here. I first pick this other one, art. These ones are there. I pick this one, added it to it. I pick about 5 arts and position it to this. So this is the first class. The children are going to first create all this, where all these things, and then have them decorated and designed. You get the point. Then you go over to buttons. On your buttons, you have to start creating your buttons. We have random, we have reset, we have air, we have accessories, we have sunglasses, we have art, we have color. So these are all the buttons, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 buttons. So these are the first class. The children are going to create this, create the icons. The first one, accessories. The second one is the hair. Look at my different type of braids. I have the one of goatee. I have the mustache. I have the one under like this. You can see it on the sprite. Then I have empty one, and all of them has empty ones. Do you get the point? So that's that on that. Then the code. Back to the code. Now, on these 4 particular icons, okay, on these 4 particular icons, they have almost the same code. Now, there are 2 that will be for the name of the icon if it's for accessories. That means when I receive just the same message, just the same idea of the formal project or photo editor, it will be when I receive accessory. You know, all these accessories now, accessories created a button. Remember the last button of accessories where we said when the sprite is clicked to make it look clickable. When an accessories is clicked, it should set size to make it look clickable. You can see it's looking clickable. And then we did the mouse down. Now when you press the mouse down, it should also broadcast accessory. Look at it, broadcasting accessories immediately. You understand? Press the mouse down, and then it's broadcasting accessories. Then it's also looking clickable, reducing, coming out looking clickable, like you are clicking something. So the same idea of the button on photo editor is the same thing with this, just that I have to now separate this. When this sprite is clicked, repeat not mouse down, repeat broadcast accessory until not mouse down. That means it should keep broadcasting accessory until not mouse down. And remember, this other one is to make the button to look clickable. This particular one to reduce and come back again, reduce, come back again, reduce, come back again, reduce, come back again. That's the meaning of this particular code. And this other code is that it should keep repeating until not mouse down. That is the meaning of this code. Now the same is for these. Remember, you have to create your broadcast. You have to create the name, the broadcast of the particular button you're creating. If it's reset, create the broadcast of the reset. Look at it here. Then you make it look clickable to reduce and come back again, and then you do the mouse down, not mouse down. That is, to keep broadcasting reset onto not mouse. So this is just like sending a message to someone. So this particular button is going to send a message to this particular picture. To this particular sprite, all these ones I created, accessories. You're going to send a message to them, and this particular one will also receive the message. You know, say when I receive accessory, when I receive the message from accessory, I will set my size to 100 and move. Now this direction. This go to x47 and y47. This is the position here. Look at it here. X-axis minus 47 minus 12. This is the position of the particular accessory. Of the accessory. Which of the accessory? I think the bow tie. That's the position of this particular accessory. If I remove it from here, you see it's going to change. You can see this. Now, this is the position of the particular sprite. The position of it. Okay? If it's accessory, this is the position of it. Then it also have another message. It said, when I receive the accessory, when I receive message from accessory, what should happen? It should show next costume. So all this costume here is going to be bringing them one after the other. It will show this one, 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 and show the empty one. Do you get the point? So that is why you have to come over here and let the children create all these words. They will have 9 here. So they will create it. There is enough time to create this project. So you have assignment. Let there be clarity in your class. You give them clarity of what they are to do. You get the point? You tell them we want to create a photo editing, a photo booth where we dress a picture, or we dress a person, we dress an individual. We wear a cap for the person, we give the person the sunglasses, we wear a bow tie for the person and all that. So they have to create the different things, the different, just like if you watch all these this thing, transition videos, all those people start transiting, start changing. They start changing different clothes, different looks, different art and all that. That is the same thing with this. And this will also help the children to learn how to be a good fashionista. You get the point? How to dress well. You get the point? So this is just how it is. So back to my code. I said it's going to receive only 2 messages are for accessories here. Only 2 codes are for accessories. This one that is going to position and also make the size the same of the size that is here, then the position of the particular sprite, and the same here, which one is to change its costume. While this one will also receive all these sprite, 4 sprite will receive a message from reset, because they have to reset. When it's reset, it's going to switch costume to clear. That means you have to create that last empty bottle. You name it as clear. You name it as what? Clear. This last empty bottle is to name it as clear, so that when you reset button, when you click on reset, it's going to click on clear. Everything will clear, everything will disappear. You get the point? So all of them have to have this reset. So you receive message from reset button. Also receive message from color button, so you should keep changing the color by effect by one. Then also receive message from random. Now this random is this. When I click on random button like this, it will keep changing everything. It will change everything like this. Look at it, changing. You can pick from anybody. You can pick anything from any of these four icons. It will keep changing. Like it will keep changing them. You get the point? You can see. Look at it. Keep changing. So all of them is half random. So it will click random from 1 to 9. This 1 to 9 is the number of costume that is here. Number 1 to what? Number 9. So you have to put for the number of costume that was created. For the hair is 1 to 5. This is number 1 to 5. You get the point? So it's going to switch costume to pick random. You go over to your operators and drag a pick random and put it inside the same switch costume to whatever thing you see here, costume 5. So you're going to pick random and you're going to see the effect right here. So they have the same codes, just you don't have to now tailor their codes based on their button. That means if it's air, you put when I receive air, the 2 codes for the button and the 2 codes from another button and the code from other important buttons that the general buttons that all the icons we have. For example, all the icons we have receive message from color, they receive message from reset, and they receive message from random. So when you have all this, I'm going to send you all the code, and that is all about the class. So it is so fun. You're going to see, okay, let's see the best fashionista. Let's now for my random. I have this. Oh, this guy looks handsome. Are you crushing on the guy? Look at this other one. See, fine boy. But if it's only art, it's only change art. It's even working for others self. It's picking random for others, for all of them. It's picking random. This one only pick random for. This one does not change the tie. You can see it's changing the this thing. So not all of them is even working. Look at this. Look at this. So look at this. It's only the random that is picking all, picking for all, picking for all. Look at the